The camera always has a mystical input on certain people, is what I've seen that myself, you know. Yeah, hi, my name is Charlie Phillips, known as Smokey Joe. I'm here to check this amazing exhibition out. It's called the Salt and Silver Early Photography. This reminds me going to the chemist as a young kid and having my own developer and fixer. I used to love printing at 1 o'clock in the morning and having some Jimi Hendrix music in the background, and you print in your own time, you know? And I guess it's the same thing that these guys went through. They probably had Beethoven, or I don't know if they played the music in the background or something like gramophone. I remember some of my early portraits with natural lighting when I couldn't afford the flash at the time, you know? And I used to stop my breath. Tick, tick. In some traditions, they always say a camera brings evil spirits. I wonder what it was like in those periods where you'd ask someone to take a photograph, and you probably have to win their confidence in that period. This appeals to me because he's captured probably some of the urban images in Newhaven at the time amongst average working class people. Growing up in Notting Hill, you know, I used to class myself as an urban photographer, photographing, when I say that, the butchers, the bakers, the candlestick makers. This is part of the environment I was grown up with, but yet it's been forgotten about. Not too bad, yeah. Notting Hill at the time, it was so rich with culture, especially the working class culture, wasn't properly documented. But this is also our story, and it's also part of our London legacy. I used to be the local paper boy. I used to do paper rounds, so that's how everyone got to know me. What you do with a camera, you document the people around you, or the people you grew up amongst, friends, family, and what was happening at the time. My generation, I'm looking back at Fox Talbot, and he was doing the same thing 100 years ago that I'm presently doing.